Are Democrats trying to goad President Trump into restarting the war with Iran? Folks seem very fond of a certain taunt implying that the president chickened out.
The Taco Tuesday of all Taco Tuesdays, as our president.
Trump has backed off, and there will be some who will call it, taco. Right? Trump always chickens out, which is making way too light of it, but it is also a truth.
Donald Trump just caved.
President Trump's critics have coined the acronym TACO for Trump always chickens out.
The fact that he can say with a straight face that we're winning this war is pretty absurd.
And the media is also serving up one of their most head-scratching comments yet on the conflict. MS Now anchor Lawrence O'Donnell taking issue with Pete Hegseth's "Leave No Man Behind" motto to describe the daring airman rescue.
We leave no man behind. That is, of course, the old-school version of the idea back when only men flew American military planes. General Dan Kane, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, put it this way.
We leave no one behind.
The general knows, unlike Pete Hegseth, that could have been a woman they were trying to rescue, and it might be a woman the next time.
Greg, you want to hit that last ball out of the park?
Finally, someone says what everyone's been thinking. But you know what? He didn't go far enough.
That's right.
What if
no
trans?
trans.
Do it.
No
I
trans.
don't.
Exactly.
What if they leave no trans behind? You don't know. Don't make some assumptions that the pilot is one of two biological sexes. Do we even know what you're talking about? I would hate to be them, because you're constantly trying to put a square peg in a round hole, and then you just finally fail and decide that the hole is racist. And then you stop. The point is that, would they rather have Trump annihilate the country? No, but then there's peace, and now they redefine peace as something bad. It's, I don't know. I call it strategic ignorance, which is they pretend they don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. They don't know what Trump's already done. They don't know what people are trying to do. So we have this responsibility every day to explain to them what's going on. And we know it wastes people's time to have to go through and go like, these are patterns that you've seen before. And, they have nuclear weapons. It's just like, But if they don't have strategic ignorance, those people are out of jobs. My thing is, I would like to see the Jimmy Kimmel that calls Trump a psychotic debate Jimmy Kimmel who calls him a chicken. Right. Because we don't need to get involved in that debate. Yeah. They're just debating each other.
That's what I was going to say, Jesse. Like some of these people in the morning when they were on television, they were saying President Trump is a war criminal. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the day, they were saying he was a chicken.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.